subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. The one-stop destination for all WWE and AEW. Seanzviewent Entertainment.
The Royal Rumble last night. Some said it was monumental. Some said it was mediocre. Some said it was shocking. Some said it was prevailing. Some people said they were stunned. They were on the edge of their seats. It was the most stacked, the most loaded, the most fully contended Royal Rumble of all time. And with names like John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Sami, with names like that, the upper echelon of WWE, who comes out on top? Jey Uso, the some would say, definitely unpredictable. Because out of John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, for Jey Uso to come out on top out of all those different elements, after all those choices, you would think Jey Uso would have been last on your card, on your memo. But Jey Uso has been fighting valiantly for the last several years. Now, we also know that Jey Uso not only has been fighting for his life in the WWE, but Jey Uso has been fighting like a champion for many years, whether it be in the tag teams or whether developing as a single star. Remember to subscribe, like the video, become a channel member today. Click that bell and turn on all notifications as we give you the most up-to-date, the most consistent. And I want everyone right now to set a reminder. Set a reminder on your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop, your TV, your watch, your PC, whatever you have, because I do hourly content so you don't miss a moment, a second of what I'm going to give to each and every one of you. Now, depending on where YouTube sends this out to, what did you think overall from top to bottom? What were your thoughts, your analysis? What were your review of the Royal Rumble 2025? What stuck out to you? What was the return of the night? What was the moment of the night? What was the match of the night? Was the Women's Royal Rumble better? Was the Men's Royal Rumble better? What was the moment, the memory that stuck out to you most of the Royal Rumble? And is this a Royal Rumble that down the line you could go back and watch and rewatch? You know, is it one of those Royal Rumbles that you say it was so memorable, it was so chaotic, it was so brutal, it was so, or was it so-so? Now, coming out of the Royal Rumble, there has been a lot of rumors and a lot of news. Now, there's no doubt that Jey Uso always has that question ever since becoming a single star. Can Jey Uso, or is Jey Uso good enough to win the big one? Can he get the job done when his back is against the wall? So far, Jey Uso has proved that he cannot win the big one. Now, yes, it is true that he was the Intercontinental Champion, but that was for a cup of coffee. That was for a cup of tea. It was very fast. It was very quick. He did not hold on to that belt for a long time, not at all. And now Jey Uso is looking to win his first World Championship. But we all know that Jey Uso's WWE tenure has been marred in controversy and backlash and conflict, a lot of emotions. It's been like a roller coaster ride for Jey Uso, from being arrested, from being in trouble with the law on multiple occasions, from Jey Uso having his problems with being handcuffed. And it seems like ever since Jey Uso was handcuffed and arrested in real life, it seemed like he was handcuffed in WWE. But now is the WWE going to finally allow that to be in the back, in the rearview mirror of Jey Uso, to finally go on to win a world title at WrestleMania? Now, a lot of people are going to have a lot of different feelings, a lot of different emotions about Jey Uso, but obviously the real reason that Jey Uso won this is because of his merch sales, his popularity. He is skyrocketing. Jey Uso right now is red hot, and he is at a time in his career, in his life, that now would be better than any. Because if he loses momentum, I mean, look what happened with Sami Zayn. Look what happened. Sami Zayn was riding this huge wave of momentum. He was over. He was popular. I mean, Sami Zayn still gets cheers, but he's nowhere near as popular as when he was with the whole bloodline Roman Reigns. Then when he went against Roman Reigns, I mean, Sami Zayn was up here. Now he's like right here. Jey Uso, though, his rise to popularity and fame as a single star just keeps getting bigger and more popular and more over. Now, the WWE knows that Jey Uso, barring any more arrests or get in trouble with the law or handcuffs or what have you, or paraphernalia, Jey Uso can be a commodity. Jey Uso can be a commodity in WWE. Now, again, barring he doesn't get in any kinds of trouble or injuries, okay? Because the injuries definitely are a huge part. Now, Jey Uso, luckily, Now here's the thing. The booking of Jey Uso from here on in until the Royal Rumble, for the next couple of months, for the next 2 months, Jey Uso cannot be jobbed out. He cannot be buried. He cannot lose a hell of a lot. Maybe a tag team match, maybe a triple threat match, maybe a four. But if you're booking Jey Uso on Raw, and he's going to look strong now. Jey Uso absolutely has to look strong. If anything, Jey Uso should be booked in handicap matches where he wins. And in a rare moment, Jacob Fought 2 and Jimmy Uso congratulated Jey Uso backstage at the Royal Rumble. A photo, an image, a video is surfacing online about Jacob Fought 2 breaking character to congratulate Jey Uso on his win for the Royal Rumble. Now, a lot of people would say, well, Jey Uso's been in trouble with the law before. He's been in trouble with the courts. He's been in jail. The WWE, are they taking a risk? Is it a risk worth taking, knowing that Jey Uso's past is tied with cops and police and DUIs and what have you? Well, obviously, the WWE thinks that enough time has passed since his arrest that he can get the job done and he can stay clean and he can stay fresh. Because Jey Uso right now is having the time of his career. And for anybody that comes on here, and listen, everybody can say what they want. You're all entitled to your opinion. That's why I come on YouTube, because this is Seanzviewent, but this show is all about you. Remember, your view is the only view that matters right here on YouTube.com. But be that as it may, Jey Uso earned this. Jey Uso deserved this. Jey Uso wouldn't have had any other way to get to WrestleMania but winning the Royal Rumble. CM Punk has got his own path. John Cena's got his own path. I'm sure Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins will find their own path, especially after what happened last night out of the Royal Rumble, outside of the Royal Rumble, outside the ring at the Royal Rumble. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, click that bell. But here on Seanzviewent Entertainment, we let the cat out of the bag, and we give you news and rumors and headlines as it happens. We give you multiple videos a day. We are your non-stop source. We are your undisputed place for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the most descriptive, the most in-depth. You're going to get the most insight right here on this very channel, and you can feel that coming through, whether it be my vibe, whether it be my aura, my mannerisms, my voice, the way I talk, the way I look, the way I get it over. I give you the tenacity. I give you the hustle. I give you the desire right here on this channel, because nobody pours out their heart more than the brash and the brazen. For the last 10 years, for the last decade, I have been giving you every single thing I have, whether it be a good day, a bad day, whether it be a monumental month, or whether it be the worst month, or whether it be the worst year. Have no fear. I will always be here for each and every one of you. And now Jey Uso, at one point in his career as a singles, he was just known as a mascot, as the cheerleader. Well, now Jey Uso can say he's went from jail all the way to headliner and main eventer of WrestleMania, because now Jey Uso's name, main event Jey Uso, is actually real. It's actually worthy. It's actually authentic, because Jey Uso will now be in the main event. Now, I don't know if it will actually be the closing match of WrestleMania 41, but he will be one of the main events of WrestleMania and what is to be a star-studded lineup. It is going to be an attraction like no other, and what may go down as one of the biggest, perhaps one of the most influential WrestleManias of all time. Also, another reason for this is because WrestleMania will now be known as Yeet-A-Mania. And can you imagine the image, the pageantry? Can you imagine the video? Can you imagine the TikToks, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the pictures, the pictorial, everything? Jey Uso is going to have his moment, but does that mean Jey Uso is actually going to win the world title at WrestleMania? Well, with all this buildup, and Gunther, he might be selling Jey Uso a little bit soft here. He may be undermining him, and that would be a huge mistake. That would be a pivotal mistake on Gunther if he were to do such a thing like that. I can tell you that right now. But as long as Jey Uso is no longer going to be jailed, as long as Jey Uso no longer is going to be shackled, as long as Jey Uso is no longer going to be held back, Jey Uso, some would say, was his own worst enemy. But now he is his biggest advocate, because now Jey Uso is going to raise to prominence. He is going to raise to significance unlike he has ever had in his entire career. Jey Uso is ready for this moment. He has been ready for this moment ever since he became a singles competitor. Ever since he shined brighter than never before than last night on PLE's Royal Rumble extravaganza. Now is his moment to own it. Subscribe. Plenty more to come. Tell your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family. Tell everyone you know about the brash and the brazen, because we're going to do it in real time. And you want to talk about Royal Rumbles. You want to talk about moments and memories. You want to talk about lasting a lifetime. What Jey Uso did last night gives people hope at the end of the day. Subscribe.